Social Security, including retirement, disability, SSDI, and Medicare beneficiaries. You'll certainly want to hear this, as a new bill was just introduced to wipe out your federal student loans. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. All right, now this is pretty exciting because most pieces of legislation that we receive out of Congress completely pass right on by the low-income and fixed-income beneficiaries. However, this bill is specifically focused on fixed-income beneficiaries and those individuals I just mentioned at the beginning of this video, because we know that a lot of people still have federal student loans, and this bill directly focuses on those individuals to wipe out your federal student loan debt. Well, I want to give you all the details and what this means, so let's get into it and discuss all the details. However, really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so, and because I am your one and only daily advocate, I'm here for you right by your side each and every day, watching all this new information hitting the wire, doing the research and breaking it all down into these short videos so you can stay updated with what's actually going on, and most importantly, all of these changes and how they're going to impact you, your money, your benefits, your lifestyle, your bank account, and of course, just stay in tune with everything going on as things are changing very, very rapidly. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet so you don't miss any videos going forward, and also remember, I'm here for you in any way that I can be. That's my dedication, that's my commitment, and as always, that is my promise to you and everybody right here in the community. All right, thanks again. Let's get into it and talk about the new bill specifically focused on millions upon millions of low-income and fixed-income beneficiaries to wipe out your federal student loans. Pretty exciting, right? I mean, here's the thing. How many times have we seen bills pop up over the last few years here that completely pass right on by and that have nothing to do with the fixed income or the low income? A lot, the vast majority of bills. Well, this is finally one that focuses on these groups of individuals, because over the last several months here, we've been hearing so much about federal student loan forgiveness and the $10,000 being forgiven as a result of the announcement out of the president a few months ago and all of this business. And I know a lot of fixed income beneficiaries have been reaching out here in this community saying, what about us? We're so sick of being forgotten about all the time. What about us? Well, check it out. They're introducing a new bill. Now, here's the thing. This bill was introduced by a group of Democratic representatives last week, and I want to give you the details about this because it's kind of exciting, and honestly, it's just nice to be finally recognized for something, and this bill is actually focused on the fixed income beneficiaries. So, let me tell you the details about this, and there's a few things that I want to point out as well that honestly, I didn't even know about this, but this was very kind of, alarming to me when I read this. I had no clue that this was actually a thing, and I'm going to bring that to you here in just a second. All right, so the name of this bill is called, let's see if I can remember it, okay? The name of the bill is actually kind of long here. It's called the Student Loan Relief for Medicare and Social Security Recipients Act. That's the name of the bill, okay? So if you want to look it up, by all means, feel free to check it out. But what they're doing with this is they want to forgive federal student loans for any individual who receives Social Security, disability, and again, for Medicare beneficiaries, which, by the way, all of this encompasses about 65 plus million individuals, okay? So the report also goes on to show that as of right now, there are about I don't know the exact number of borrowers, but what they're actually saying is those individuals who are aged 60 or over have collectively $86 billion in federal student loan debt. So I'm not sure how that translates into, how many people that actually translates into, at least a few million, I would anticipate, but this is what they said, is that people the age of 60 or over still have $86 billion in debt. Well, that's a lot of people, right? And that's also a lot of debt. So I would anticipate that's at least a few million people for sure that have all that money in federal student loan debt as well. So they're specifically focusing on, again, Social Security retirement, disability, SSDI, and again, Medicare beneficiaries. Now, here's the thing. If somebody's receiving Social Security, whether it's retirement or disability, you're probably also receiving Medicare. Now, not everybody. I know this does not include everybody for the most part, but again, that's why it's all encompassing by them saying Medicare, Social Security, SSDI, retirement, things like this. So that is what this all encompasses. Now, here's another thing too as well. And again, this was completely new information to me. I had no clue that this was an option, but they basically said that if somebody defaults on their federal student loans, they can actually seize your Social Security benefit. I didn't know that. That was brand new information to me. I did not know that. I was completely unaware of that. But that's serious stuff right there. So if somebody that's receiving Social Security is potentially at risk of defaulting on paying their federal student loans, they can actually swoop right in and start taking away your Social Security benefit. Scary stuff right there, right? So it's almost like an ultimatum, right? I don't like that at all, but this is what's going on here. And this bill introduced by these Democratic representatives want to do that, which is basically wipe out your federal student loan debt. So not bad. It's so nice to finally have a bill that is specifically focused on the low income and fixed income beneficiaries. And by the way, like I said, this encompasses about 65 million plus people. They would all be encompassed in this. Now, obviously, not all the people that receive Social Security, SSDI, retirement, or enrolled in Medicare are actually, taking on federal student loan debt. But according to the numbers here, they're still saying $86 billion outstanding just from those individuals over the age of 60. So that's a few million people, at least. So yeah, what about the SSDI beneficiaries? Again, we did not get statistics on that as well, but I would anticipate, there's probably a number of people there as well that have federal student loan debt as well that would fall into this category. Because here's the thing, somebody living on a small fixed income, I mean, seriously, can you really pay back your federal student loans? Maybe. It's going to take you a very, very long time, chipping away at it, maybe I don't know, $20, $50 a month, something like that. It's not going to be much, especially trying to live on a small fixed income and then trying to make those payments as well. Yeah, well, it's just not going to happen very much, right? So as of right now, the federal student loan moratorium is still in place. Remember, it was supposed to expire at the end of 2022, but the president extended it out yet again for a few more months. And again, that is still in place as of now. But someday, those federal student loan payments will resume at some point. And they've already said that a lot of people are pretty much not ready. Well, yeah, I mean, here's the thing. If somebody comes to you and says, hey, are you ready to start paying that bill again? Are you ever going to be ready? I'm not sure about you, but the answer from me is going to be no, I'm never going to be ready to pay that bill again. You know what I mean? Just get rid of it, So that'd be my opinion. If anybody ever asked me, are you ready to start paying any of your bills again? No, I never want to pay my bills, but I do most of the time anyway. Not saying that they're always on time, but anyway, I'm just saying, I never want to pay any bills. I don't really care what it is, but it's just something we got to do sometimes. So anyway, these are the deal. This is the deal that's going on right now. This is this new bill. Again, I'll give you the name of it one more time if I can remember. It's a super long name here, but here's what it is. The Student Loan Relief for Medicare and Social Security Recipients Act. So this is what's out there now. They just introduced it a few days ago, but I wanted to bring this to your attention because when I came across it, I thought, it's finally so nice to see that they actually have a dedicated bill here for low-income and fixed-income beneficiaries. Now, remember this much as well. And again, the same old song and dance that we've heard so many times here over the last few years, which is, as of right now, it has not been passed through Congress, okay? So I'll continue watching this one. It'd certainly be nice if they did something like this, but at the end of the day, it's not going to encompass all fixed income beneficiaries because not everybody has federal student loans. But if you are one of the people that does, and if you fall into the category of a Social Security recipient or Medicare recipient, then again, you're pretty much included in this, according to my understanding of this bill and according to my understanding of this information. So, of course, I'll continue to watch this very closely. They introduced it. As of right now, they have not voted on it, but right now they are kind of working on some other things at the moment. Again, just like always, we're put on the back burner. We're sidelined just like always, but again, at this point, seems like something we're kind of used to it these days, but at least they're working on something, and I'll continue to watch this very closely. As I do get more details, of course, I'll bring you updates in future videos, but as of right now, this is what I know as of right now. It is in the House of Representatives. They have not voted on it yet. It has not passed for sure, but hopefully something here over the next, few weeks, next couple months, I don't know, however long it takes them to get through this, and then maybe once they bring it to the Senate as well. But again, I'll continue watching all the details, so you can look up if you'd like to but you don't need to. I'll continue watching all of it closely, just like all the other pieces of legislation out there and all the other announcements coming out of lawmakers, the administration, and anything else coming out of the Social Security Administration or anything else like that. Of course, I'll keep you posted. So obviously, more money right now would be really great, but at the end of the day, if we can just get some debt relief for some people, I mean, that's really nice too, right? Because yes, it's not money in your pocket, but it's less money going out of your pocket, if that kind of makes sense, right? So at the end of the day, it's kind of one and the same. But at the same time, I completely understand more money, another check, raises to benefits, something like that would also be very, very helpful for a lot of people. So anyway, I'll keep you posted as I do get more information on anything going on out there. So again, subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media. And as always, go back and check out some of the other thousands and thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day, and I'll catch you again later in the next video. And as always, keep you posted with everything going on. Enjoy your day. I'll catch you again later.